Your focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vault-X, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now. Your focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vault-X, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now. focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vault-X, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now. Your focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vault-X, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now. focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vaultex, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now. Your focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vaultex, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now.
Okay, welcome back everybody. The day 4 of the MGC Grand Showdown Season 3. This is your caster Paru and Hades, and today we have one match. It's going to be the best of 5, and it is the lower bracket finals. It's going to be Team Archeo and Team Ice Paradise.
Indeed,
Hades, how do you
today it is. Oh, thank you, Paru.
Yeah.
So today Yes, it is the not grand finals. It is the finals for the lower brackets, and it is Icy Paradise up against RKO Rice Kill Outshine. The good thing about the one thing that I'm really excited is there are two players from uh, RKO who are former teammates of Icy Paradise, Wink and Moon.
Oh,
It is going to be very interesting right now because let's see how they are going to play against their former teams. And before that, let me talk about the tournament's sponsor. It is Orion Store, and if you guys want to purchase diamonds in the best price out there in Bhutan, just contact Orion Store out there. And our merchandise partner, it is Druk Fit, who has the best quality esport dresses and fits out there. So for now, Paru, let's think. I think we are going to draw the map first. So what do you think? Which map is going to be the first map for the day?
I think maybe a dangerous craft. I want to see some plays. This the matches with
Oh,
dangerous crafts are all intense. Oh,
yeah,
but never mind.
but Broken Walls, it is one of the good maps. I really like Broken Walls, especially for both the teams because One Last Second and Taya Kumar, we all know that both the junglers, they are known for their flashy heroes. Lancelot, Eason Shin, Joy, everything is out there on their hero pool, and I am very excited to see how they are going to play for it.
Yes, yes, I'm very excited as well. I want to see, the team Archeo is a new squad with it, so I want to see how they perform. And since you said there are two previous members of IC, I'm really excited.
Indeed, because uh, Wink and Moon, they were the previous members. Wink as a gold laner, Moon as a roamer. So let's see how they are going to fight against their former teammates because they know how Icy Paradise play. Even Icy knows how Wink and Moon play. So I think it will be going to be an interesting match. But for now, let's talk about the maps and the composition because Broken Walls, it really favors some flashy heroes which has higher mobility, and they allow faster rotation for the jungles, especially those assassin junglers. They can like move around the map very fast, take objectives and creeps really fast, and it is going to be very interesting.
Yes, you're right. I'm really excited as well.
Okay,
It
let's
is
see
can
how
you?
it goes.
Yeah.
All right,
It is
all
can
right.
carry on. I didn't have an issue.
So here we are already on the drafting phase, and it is Icy Paradise who are going to be the first picking hero who are going for that first pick. But before that, let's see out there. Rice Kill Outshine. I think no. I think we have a slight issue out here. Okay, it is Icy Paradise who is going for the second pick out there. So RKO, they are going for the first pick, but Icy Paradise, they already have choked down that Hayabusa from the hands of Taya Kumar. They don't want Hayabusa to be played. So for Rice Kill Outshine, it is a Harriet. They are looking for some gold laner. Ryzen is a pretty good Harriet user out there. So that is a good band coming up from both the sides, and it is the second one is a Zujin. I think they are going for the safer and appropriate bands out here. These bands are looking really good. And for the second one, it is a Yisun Shin. I think Icy Paradise are going for the same strategy as Onyx Paradox because we have seen yesterday Onyx Paradox banning all the 5 heroes of Taya Kumar. All the 5 slots for that drafting phase was used for Taya Kumar, and it worked really well for them. So I think they are going for the same strat. Whereas Rice Kill Outshine, again they went for an Angela. So they are not going to focus on one player out there. They are going for that mid lane as well as the gold lane. So they are pretty sure that it is going to be a fearsome match because Icy Paradise, they have equal, and like all the players have equal what do you say that They have their equal potential and they are equally good enough. So that's why they don't want to focus on one heroes. So yes, I think Icy Paradise, they are going for that. All the heroes, they are focusing on that jungle
Cheer
lane.
for the crowd. Make some noise for yours truly.
Yeah, Hades back. Thank you for covering. So yeah, what did I miss?
As usual, Paru, I think you have seen yesterday's game, and Icy Paradise are going with the same strat as Onyx Paradox, banning all the heroes of Diakumar out there.
We can see 3 assassin bans already.
Yep, indeed. All the trees are assassin junglers. Look at that.
Yeah. And we already have some picks, but we have a Baxia, a Grok, and a CC. CC has been a hot this series.
I harness it.
Oh, it is a Valentina. I think Valentina pick out there is quite early for RKO, but I think they were trying to go for that safer pick, but Valentina, as King, I think he got his hands on his signature Arlott out there along with Diakumar, who might go for that Baxia. Whereas Icy Paradise, they went for the CC and Grok. They are going for that safer pick for now. So as Valentina is already out there, I don't think they don't want to you know get some heroes with like some whooping ultimate as Fredrin. What do you think about the Fredrin pick from the side of Icy? Because I don't really like the Fredrin pick, because you know there is already a Baxia out there in the hands of Ricekill Outshine, who is you know, an inborn anti-heal hero. So it is going to be a tough time for Fredrin out there.
Yeah, I think maybe since they have Grok, I guess they picked, fitting for that. Since they have one mid. And yeah, like you said, I think Valentina pick is going to be a little bit early, since there is only, Grok, whose ulti is useful.
Yep,
CC has
indeed,
yeah.
Curtain Coil is useful as well, but you know, it depends, because sometimes Curtain Coil does not really work much, but Rock's Tectonic Charge, it is going to be a turning point, you know. A good Tectonic Charge can win you the game, and a bad one can just take you to a very bad position. If you miss to hit on that, well, you're gone.
Yes. And we are already into the second banning phase. We have a bunch of heroes banned already. We have a Yves and a Nathan and a Hyos banned from the side of Team IC. So yeah, I guess Nathan, very irritating hero.
Indeed, no one wants a Nathan out there, because Nathan, you know, the damage coming out from a Nathan in the late game, you cannot sustain the damage. Even if you are a tank, even if you have so much, you know, build and the tankiness up against a Nathan, you are just going to vanish out of the map.
Yeah. Nathan is, a nightmare. If it was dangerous grass, but it's not dangerous grass, so yeah.
Yep, the broken walls gives you the extra space and extra, a good position to be in, but yeah, it's not that safe as well, and we can already see that they are going for that, utility jungler, so it is going to be a very fast rotation for that Baxia when there is a broken wall. Whereas Fredrin, he is going to go with his own pace. But I really like the fact that Ricekill Outshine has chosen that Baxia, and it is going to be a key point for them. Whereas Icy Paradise, Ryzen, it is Ryzen on that Granger. Granger being the super hot hero out there. He is one of the most picked gold laner. I think he's one of the most picked hero in the entire series as well. We have seen many maniacs coming out from this Granger out here, and it is on the hands of Ryzen, and he is doing pretty good on the Granger. Whereas we have the former player of Icy Paradise, Wink, who is going to pick something out there for RKO, which might be a Irithel, a direct counter for Granger, but it is a Claude, which is still a good choice, a solid choice up against it. Oh, what?
Leslie? Yeah, maybe a new strat.
Oh, wait. What am I seeing out there?
They
What am I
don't have
seeing?
their they don't have their roam.
Okay, is that a misclick or wait, what it is? I'm
Yeah,
still confused.
they surely won't go Claude Hyper, right?
Yeah,
Since
because it never worked, bro. It never worked. Only if it was that old patch,
back then
I think
Claude Hyper was.
that is a misclick coming out from Rice Kill Outside, or are they going for something new? Because I haven't seen two marksmen being played in such tournaments. I'm still confused right now. My brain is still processing what is happening out here.
Yeah, I get. It's the same for me as well.
Yeah, because you cannot expect to, because as Arlet, you can go with in the roam side, but it does not work well. Whereas Leslie and Claude, both MM, you are going to have a very tough time when you play that objective game, because you don't have an initiator out there. It is either going to be that Arlet and both of them, they need items, they need items to scale and dish out the damage. In the early phase, you are of no use, bro. How are they going to do it? Will it? I'm still confused though.
As I think the only option is going to be Arlo Rome, and maybe Claude or
Leslie,
Leslie
yeah,
should go. Yeah.
EXP, and that is not favorable, bro, because you can see there is a CC out there in the EXP, which is going to cause you a lot of trouble in that early fight as well.
Yeah, maybe 2 because they won the late game, or I'm very confused at this composition.
Yeah, me too.
We're waiting for Nico. What do you think Nico will pick? Something that pokes and counters Valentine, or okay.
Yeah, I'm still
That's
confused.
Yes.
Oh, they haven't picked so far. I think it is going to be a redraft, maybe.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, because it has been so long and they haven't picked yet. So I guess it is going to be a redraft. I think there was some misclick coming out from the side of Rice Kill Outshine. Whatsoever, I hope they don't make such mistakes from here on. I think it is going to be a redraft, because I think there was an auto pick coming out from the side of Rice Kill Outshine, because you don't want to play a Leslie in this kind of situation. You cannot risk to play a Leslie, because although she has a great damage, but in the pro scene she cannot shine, because you're not playing a ranked match right now. You cannot carry your team just by yourself, because it is a fight full of synergy and coordination. And lastly, I don't think it will work, not at all.
Yeah, I think so too. Or what if it was not a auto pick? What if they wanted to go with this composition? Would you be shocked?
Come on, that's not going to happen, because if you play a Leslie and you win this game, I swear to God, Icy Paradise, they need to just surrender, because that will never work. And I'm sure that Icy Paradise are not that weak. They are pretty strong. They are one of the leading esport team, the leading MLB team out there in Bhutan. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that they are not going to go down if they had picked Leslie and Claude out there.
Yeah, I am seeing a vision on Leslie EXP. Since he has the range, and against a CC, I think he can lane. But I think there's going to be a redraft.
I guess so.
We're waiting for the players.
Yep, let's wait for them to restart the game and have a redraft, because this is not looking good. No, there is nothing you can do when you pick a Leslie. So I think it is going to be a redraft. So, talking about the redrafts, like Paru, which player are you excited to watch today? Like, which player you have high hopes on?
Yeah, like you said that 2 players ex-member from IC. I think it is Wink and Moon. Yes, I want to see how they play.
Yep,
I want to
also
see
want
if
to see the matchup between Wink and Ryzen. I think
yeah, I want.
Ryzen is doing good as a new member of IC Paradise because it is a new lineup for IC, and I think he is getting used to the lineup and used to the way how the team is playing. So it will be going to be a great showdown between these two goal laners.
Yeah, his performance. Like I don't remember. I think it was on day 2 or day 3 when he picked that Harit continuously. He did a pretty good job against a Granger.
Yup,
The first
indeed.
game where he got. Yeah.
Oh, I remember that solo kill on that mid lane side.
Yeah. They were having two battles at the same time.
Yeah, Wink got a solo kill using that Harit.
Yeah, I think I was not there during that match. I was thinking about Eren and Harit, Eren and Ryzen's play before.
Yeah. Erensky
And
is
they were like,
also yeah.
yes.
Erensky is in the top. I think if you ask for me, like my personal opinion, like there is no arguments. Okay, like it's just my opinion. Like it is no hate for both the teams, but for me, Erensky is in the top right now. Whereas Wink is there, he is like somewhat closer to Erensky also. But for this tournament, I think Erensky has a little bit edge, a little bit gap up against Wink.
Yeah. I think Wink is the GOAT in the goal lane.
Yep, indeed he
Oh.
is because he has proven himself a lot of times. It is not the first tournament he has played. Like he has been dominating that lane for like many years now.
Yes.
Whereas one last second, I think one last second was when he was in his like prime with that assassin meta. I was a really big fan of him. I used to see him play a lot of time. Okay, I think there is something happening because there is a Farsight getting picked out there.
Yeah, I guess there's not going to be a redraft. Or there is a faster pick coming now.
Yeah, I think there is not going to be a redraft.
Hey,
Uh,
yeah, I'm as confused as well, and we're going to see a Claude jungler from the
it
side
is
of-
going to be a Claude jungler, and let's see how it goes because I am in total favor of IC Paradise. IC Paradise, please don't break my hopes right now because as per the lineup, you have got the chance, you have got the momentum from the early phase of the game because Claude, he needs that item, he needs so many things, even Leslie needs so many things, and that's why I think this game, I think they are going to go for it unless it comes to that late game because as the late game comes up, it is going to be a tough time, but let's see if IC can end it very early.
And yeah, we are now into the land of dawn. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how this Claude jungler goes. Maybe it was not
Indeed, because
intentional after.
yeah, Claude jungle is really hard. Look at the clearing speed, it is really tough. I think the whole member of Arceus needs to help Cloud out there too. Cloud out there, and yep, both the junglers done with their orange buff and they are going for that opposite lane rotation, I guess, because one last second is might go for that gold lane, whereas Medina is already low.
Yeah.
So yeah, up against Arlet and a CC. CC is always going to dominate that lane. It is going to be tough for Arlet out there unless he gets that final slash. He can use that vengeance time, and again,
This Arlet has been a good pick this series. The final slash plays coming in from the players. They were all game changing them. So. Yes, there's nothing much going on. Leslie has to be careful with the lane phase. He does not want to get poked by a Granger.
Yup, she needs to be safe as much as possible before any fights because your turtle already like 10 seconds out there for the first turtle of the game, and yeah, Dagmar is full, but
in the
the
mid-lane?
damage. Oh, James, he is very.
Oh, final kill coming in. And Nico makes it out with a fourth skill. And yeah, Jump takes out one last tick.
What
What
was
is going-
that? Yeah, what is going on? This Crawford jungle is really working. You can see the bro, the damage coming out from that blazing duet, bro. It was so good from the early phase of the game.
It's just a little bit of a miscalculation. Yeah, that final slash and that flicker hit so perfectly.
Yep. Let's look at the instant replay out there. Okay, so it was, Claude had the blazing duet, but without the Demon Hunter sword, I didn't expect Claude to have so much damage out there. Okay, look at the jumps was already low, final slash perfectly landing, and look at the damage. It was so good from that Diakumar, The damage was so insane. So is this a Claude jungle meta or what?
Accidental meta, I guess.
Maybe some accidental meta out here. So Rice Kill Outshine got the first turtle as well as 2 kills on that score sheet, and they are leading by 1k, which is not good because for Icy Paradise with that lineup, they should be the one who should lead the early phase of the game.
Yeah. And with that Claude, I think they have with the Claude kill. I'm sorry. I think they have a little bit of an advantage in the late game now. Take out the jungle and with
The smoke is taken down by Diakumar. Tectonic charge used out there, but it did not hit anyone. Curtain call is still used. 4 member of RKO is still there. 5. It is now 5. Merkawa gets taken down. Diakumar takes down Coyote, and it is looking so bad for Icy Paradise right now.
their composition is falling down.
Yeah, I'm still confused. How is this working? How in the world is this working?
I think yeah, Claude has the potential to melt. Okay, I guess. Oh, look at that final slash and flicker coming in. Nico almost gets taken out. With the flicker and airstrike, I think Medina is taken out, but with the cost of Croc's ulti. That was a nice final slash try coming in. Look at that. Even great coming in and
Ryzen gets taken down. No, this is not happening. This is not happening. I'm not believing in myself right now.
Yeah, I don't think Team RQ will be there for the turtle, but yeah, it's going to be a free turtle for IC now.
Yep. It is going to be a free turtle, but Jumps might be in trouble, but he escapes. There is that, when you hit that Valentina's skill for like 2 consecutive times, you get that, a short duration of stun or something.
Look at that final dash, yeah, coming up for Sus ulti. And yeah, I think one last egg is taken out. Look at that.
Oh my god. I don't think how this is working, but let's see. Okay, let's see out there. So Ice, one last second, I think that Icy tried to like extend out there, but that was a great ult coming from the side of Jumps. Look at the tectonic charge used by Jumps, gets the hands on Coyote. Coyote gets taken down very fast. Final slash along with that blazing duet from Diakumar gets sheds them down, and it was Jumps who got the double on that Valentina. It was 9-1 already on that score sheet, and it is a 3.4k goal lead for Rice Kill Outshine, which looks insane right now. Wink might be in trouble, had to flicker out and right. It is a solo for Ryzen, and he escapes with the flicker. Bro, that was a clutch play coming out from Ryzen, and Jumps gets taken down, and that's a double, bro. What is that aim? What is that snipe coming out from the side of Ryzen?
Yes, there was a nice try from Wink, but I think a little bit of an overextension.
Damn, that was so good. Ryzen is outplaying both, Wink and Jumps out there.
I think Jumps didn't get him by one skill.
What?
He flickered out.
Yep,
Yeah,
indeed. As a Granger, no, as a Leslie, you don't want to fight a Granger in that early stage because you know that Leslie needs so much items and you don't have that upper hand in the early phase of the game.
Okay, so and with that
Wing
technology,
is taken down yet again. Medina, okay, Ryzen gets taken down by Diakumar as well, but I think it is going to be a free turtle for Icy Paradise. So the gold lead has come down to 1k now, and I think Icy are coming back. Icy are coming back. Diakumar on that Demon Hunter sword now, which is going to deal a lot of damage. Moon had to use that ult and he escapes, whereas okay, he escapes. No casualties out there for both the sides. Just a turtle for Ricekill Outshine.
yes, you're right. Arkeo had that early game, but I think IC is coming back.
Yup, indeed,
Yeah, they
because
can-
the goal lead
Yeah,
is
yeah.
now like there's no goal lead.
Yeah, I think the Granger is coming back now. Granger is getting poked a lot. No, not poked, ganked a lot. I'm sorry. They sacrificed the turtle for, Ryzen. They took
Yup.
out Ryzen.
But I think that was a good trade because Ryzen already got a kill on Wink, and Wink is like having trouble.
Oh, look at that. Almost a
Still-
gang. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there was no casualty even with that tectonic charge coming out from Merkawa. So I think it is even for now. It is even for now, but I am like things will get bad for Icy Paradise in the later phase of the game because if Wink and Diakumar both get active, they are going to have a tough time, and we already have seen some fights coming out in the mid lane. Diakumar is doing pretty good. Look at the stat. It is 306 out there, and Wink okay has the Malefic gun for now. Moon very low, might get taken down. Praises Wrath out there, and Moon gets taken down with the hands of Nico. And I think IC are now fighting back. It is like 10 seconds for the Lord to come up, and Moon is not there for them. But I think he will be right back because he is a Baksha and he can just roll out of that wall and come as soon as possible. Oh, it is two members of IC out there trying to do something, but let's see if this works or not. Charms is on that tectonic charge. Stole that IMU of Merkawa. Okay, IC already doing some pretty good damage. They are trying to burst down that Lord, and I think one last second gets the Lord. One last second gets the Lord, and there was no contest whatsoever, and it is a free Lord for them.
Yeah. I think they could contest a lot. Team Arkeo, there was too much pressure given by the side of IEC.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about because there is no one for Arkeo to initiate. It is Moon who can just he cannot really initiate a fight because he can just go out there and dish out some absorb some damage out there. Whereas Medina is also there, but he is like one who is going to set up but not to initiate though. So it is going to be tough for Ricekill Outshine because if the team fight goes very long, they are going to have a tough time to sustain the damage coming out from Ryzen, who is looking active now. Wink gets taken down by Nico, and that is looking bad because it is 4v5, and let's see how Tectonic Charge coming out from the side of Merkawa, but Moon still tanky enough to sustain that damage. But Ryzen, he is cooking something now because he is getting his power spike, and the damage coming out from him is insane. So 3 of the holy crystals or holy shields already been broken out there, and let's see how it goes now.
Yes, Team IC doing a good job. Look at Merkava. Merkava is ready to, please pick off someone. Look at Moon trying to open the map, but makes it out. Barely makes it out.
It is going to be tough. Look at the damage coming out from Nico as well. Medina is very low. She needs to recall for now. And it is okay. Diakumar is doing a pretty good job out there, cutting the lanes, using that BMI to split push, and he has a pretty good movement speed out there with the help of that BMI as well as the stacks, which he can collect using his first skill out there.
Yeah. Jai Kumar with a cloth jungle.
Yep, this is the first time after so long, after many seasons, I'm seeing a Claude on that jungle. And looking at the stats, it is working for him, but I don't know if it will be good for him to like secure those objectives. And looking at the gold ranking, it is Ryzen who is leading a pretty. It is an 8.9k on Ryzen, and Dayakumar is catching him up as well. As a jungler, he has 8.5k gold lead, which is pretty solid.
Yeah. They're waiting for the Lord now. The first Lord and the second Lord. Look at that. They're trying to gain map advantage. Look at Merkava trying to open the map. He is already tanky enough. Look at that.
Yep, indeed, Mirkawa, because as a Grok, if you have 2 items on that Grok, bro, it is going to be really hard to like shut down that Grok.
Look at that. Merkava trying to tank all the damage. Moon trying to get in. But Coyote is taken out by Wing. And the Lord is secured with the feathered ice airstrike coming in. And look at that. Jayakumar with it. Ulti gets out. Nico. There was a nice idea for him to mark the backlines. Feathered airstrike came with a cost.
Yep, it was an awkward position for Nico to use that feather strike out there, and this is looking, there's nothing. It is, there's nothing going to happen because 2 members of IC is already down, and there is still 5 members. Lord is on their side, but they cannot capitalize on that Lord right now. They have nothing to do because RKO are still looking strong out there. So let's look at the instant replay. Look at how Coyote gets, burst down by that one shot of Wink. Look at the damage, bro. He's already down to half a health with just one shot. And yeah, that blazing duet from Dayakumar was just too perfect to shuts down Nico, who was in a very awkward position out there.
Yes, I think Nico is the only one, not the only one. I'm sorry. I think Wink will be able to turn the game around in the late game if he is positioned properly. That is.
Yeah, indeed, because once Wink gets his power spike, let's look at the gold. It is 8.4k with the items. He already has a Berserker's Fury and a team. BOD and a Malefic gun. So few more items, then it is just going to be 2 shots, or maybe 2 shots along, 2 passive shots and one just basic attack, and you are deleted from the map. So Nico and Ryzen, they need to be placed very well as Wink as well, because if he misses the chance to like get any one of those 2, he is going to be taken down.
Yes, Leslie has gotten her core items already. They need to be careful. Heroes like Nico and Granger, they are at risk of getting 2 shots in the late game.
But I'm afraid that that's not going to happen, because look at the gold from Ryzen. He's already full build on that Granger.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, he got.
He already has that Wheel of Nature as well.
Yeah. But one doesn't work against Leslie, so.
Really, it does not.
Yeah, Leslie is true damage. Leslie is true damage, no?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Not much of
having confusion out there.
Merkava trying to open the map. One last click. Yeah, one last click on the red buff. I think they're trying to open the map. Yeah, for the Lord. The third. It's a 4th Lord. I'm sorry. 4th Lord is here. Merkava.
No, it is the 3rd Lord of the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Lord.
Yeah, it is the 3rd Lord of the game, but there is one slight adjustment. The strategy from RKO's side is that Moon is going up in front, and he's trying to open up the map, because you want your teammates to be very safe out there.
Yeah. Merkava trying to look at Moon inside the Lord's ring. He's trying to pop one last sec.
Okay, Moon is already very low out there. Final flash coming in, and Merkava gets taken down firstly, and it is one last second who gets the Lord, but Dayakumar is running for his life, gets taken down. Nico in the other hand gets taken down, and Ryzen is out there very low. One last second. It is a 2-for-1 trade. No, it is a 2-for-lot trade out there. And oh, Jumps gets taken down. It might be a trouble. Final slash coming out from Kin, and Kin. Oh, Medina gets sorry, it was not Kin. Ryzen gets taken down from the side of Wing. Wing just flanked from out of nowhere, and Ryzen gets taken down. That's looking bad for side of Icy Paradise because they cannot capitalize on that Lord yet again. Final Appraiser's Rat coming in from Moon. Not enough damage to take him down though, but it is still, the Lord is still in vain because every time Icy gets that Lord, they are having so much casualties on their side. Now also it is 3 members who gets taken down.
Yes, Wink is really patient. He waited for Granger. Look at, he was hiding in the mid bush. Took up Granger only and he ran away. That was nice, you know. Priority.
Indeed. So, yeah, Drayakumar is still not dead on the clot.
Yeah. He's doing a good job in melting Fredrin. He is on 0 death somehow. And he is doing a good job.
Yeah, not only is he melting the Fedrine, but every time when Farsa uses that feather airstrike, it is that clot using that BMI and along with that blazing druid shedding Farsa out of nowhere, and yep.
Yeah, Arkeo has a chance to come back. It is 18 minutes into the game. There is with that third Lord, I think they at least got the point.
One last second, but Jumps gets taken. The damage from, oh my god, Ryzen gets taken down. That's just too short from the side of, okay, Nico is in a very awkward position. You have to use that frozen out there. Oh, but Jaguar gets taken down. That's the first coming out from the side of Nico. Nico might be in trouble because Medina is trying to dish out some damage, but Medina also gets taken down. It's a 3-for-1 trade, and RKO, that was a blunder.
I thought they thought they could take Nico out, but with their frozen, they got taken out. Then
that was a timing. Oh, Wink might get taken down, and Wink gets taken down. That's just 2 shots from that Farsa, and I think this is the game for Icy Paradise because Moon is only left to defend. But oh, Jumps is back, and let's see. It is defendable for now, and yep, that's all for now because all the inhibitors are taken down. Okay, let's look at the instant replay, Baru. Just look at the damage coming out from Wing. Oh, Nico out there. 1, 2, and bam! Look at the damage, bro. Leslie is just deleted out of the map.
Just 2-shotted. Yeah, the game extended, so I thought the game was going to end. Jumps came in.
The right time, yeah. It was the right time for Jumps. Yes, but yeah, their core damage dealers were not there, so they could not take out Moon. Okay, I think RKO are ready to contest for this Lord. Merkawa gets taken down. A critical shot from Jumps, and Merkawa gets taken down. One coyote very low. Ryzen is also very low. A feather strike coming out from Nico. Dayakumar might get taken down out there, but he escapes with 1 pixel, and it is a Lord for RKO. Dayakumar secures that Lord. Moon gets taken down in the other hand, but it is 2-for-1 and a Lord for a Rice Kill outshine.
Oh, what is happening right now? Oh, mom.
What is happening, bro? What is happening? But it is because you cannot miss that. You have to give your best. It is the lower bracket finals, and you should expect some gameplays like this. There will be more as well. Look at that. Nico had a pretty good chance, but the timing was slightly late, and 1 last second had to die just before the Lord was taken down, and it is looking bad for Icy Paradise now. RKO has the Lord as well as they have the momentum now. Will they capitalize on this Lord? And let's see how it goes.
Yes, Farsa flickered though right there with a feather strike. There was no word, but he almost took out Wink. So yeah, now I think they can use this information to, maybe gank Nico. Nico has been doing a lot of damage to Wink. Wink is getting 2-shotted right there.
Yep, it is already 21 minutes on this first game. I'm just wondering if this goes on, how are they going till it might be a best of 5.
Oh, look at one last.
Damn, that's the power of Leslie in the late game. You don't want to go up in front. if you are a tank, you are going to get shredded down by that last hit. So both Merkawa and 1 last second, I think they have got that 2 light armor just to sustain a little bit more from the damage. Nico using the feathered airstrike out there, and Medina gets taken down. Merkawa very low, but he escapes, and I think this is going to be a good defense coming out from Icy Paradise. Although the bottom inhibitor gets taken down, the mid still stays as well as the top.
Yes. Okay, maybe a little bit of an overextension from Medina, but yeah,
I think
at
he
least
was
they got
trying
it.
to go for that, final slash play out there, but I think
Oh,
he
yeah,
failed
yeah.
because the damage was just too insane from Nico.
Yes, they got the bot turret. Bot turret is exposed, but RKO is left with no turret.
Yeah,
think they have to be a
looking at
little
the
bit-
damage still ranking out there, it is Ryzen who is dealing a quite heck of a damage with 82k already out there, and it is Nico on the second place, whereas Jumps and Wink are catching up as well. They are doing a lot of damage to the front line of Icy Paradise. Okay, Medina is still out of the map, who just respawns now, and it is a 5v4 for now. Lord already on half,
look at that.
raising to it along with Frozen, did not get anyone. Dakumar might be in trouble, but PMI, that was a clutch arm from Jumps and gets taken down. Icy Paradise, 2 of them gets taken down. It is Ryzen and Merkawa, and this is looking bad for Icy as Coyote. The immortality goes, and Coyote also gets taken down. It's a 3-for-none trade, and RKO, they are back yet again. It might be a free lot for them. Okay, Jumps is
Yeah,
crazy
Jumps.
right now. Jumps is doing some crazy stuffs out there.
Get the good jump. Then Valentina ulti copy. Okay, 1 last sec.
Oh,
Yeah, look at 1 last sec getting melted right there. Yeah, okay, he is forced at retreat. I think this could be a free lot.
Yep, it is a free lot for the side of RKO. Let's look at the instant replay with... Oh, this is not the instant replay. No, it was the previous lot.
Little bit of an misunderstanding, maybe. Yeah, let's go. Since
Yep,
okay, this is the
Okay.
5th lot. 4th. Yeah.
yep, it is the
Okay.
6th lot. Oh no, it is the 5th lot, yeah. We are having a lot of confusion because it is the 5th lot, bro. It is 24-minute mark lot, and this is an enhanced lot. It is going to be a tough time for Icy Paradise to deal with because this lot is very tanky.
Yes, the Lord is marching in from the bottom lane.
Okay,
Look at
see
that.
Nico trying to deal some damage. Wink very low. 1 last second. Immortal pops in. That's a great ult from Merkawa as well. Wink very low. 1 last second might get taken down out there, and it is 1 last second who is the first casualty of Icy Paradise right now. Ryzen in an awkward position might get taken down, and the Immortal pops as well, and Ryzen gets taken down. It is the double for Medina. Lord already on the base, and the base is already half health. It is looking bad for Icy Paradise because it is a 5v3 defense going on, and I think this first game is already over, and it goes to the hands of Ryskill Outshine. And I'm still in shock, bro. How did this lineup work out? And Ryskill Outshine, they got that
Yes.
victory.
That was a clutch win. The Jumps played
Indeed.
really good this match. Yeah, I like that gameplay coming in from Jumps. That
Yeah,
ulti.
that was
Yeah.
just absolute cinema from Jams out there. More than Merkawa, it was Jams who was dealing that, clutch
Yeah.
ult, clutch grok ult.
Yes. I guess Valentina had a lot of value.
Yeah, but for this game, it is Moon who is the MVP of this game.
Yes. Moon did a good job in opening that map. RQ
Yeah.
had a lot of space.
Yeah, if we look it through a bigger picture, it was Moon who was doing that, all the responsibility as a roamer, giving out visions, making sure that his two core damage dealers, Leslie and Claude, as well as Jams, are on that safer side. No one out there is trying to just invade out of nowhere. So it was Moon who was giving that vision. As a roam, you don't want more than anything, you don't want to be in the backline, just go in the front line, tank some damage because you have to trust on your cores. And the cores are doing their job. They are doing that follow up when Moon is tanking.
Yes, Moon did a good job in making his teammates feel comfortable on the map. They could just
Yup.
follow Moon and they would not have any casualties.
Okay, so let's look out there. It is a 24.45 minute game, and that is a crazy first game for this lower bracket grand finals. So comparing the stats of the two gold laners, yeah, Wink had a little bit upper hand, but the damage dealt from Ryzen was also crazy, 89.27k, and that is a crazy damage coming out from a Granger. As well as lastly, Wink did a pretty good job out there, because every time he goes close to a Fredrin had to just back off 2 shots and you're already down to 20% health.
Yes, both the gold laners did a good job. And let's talk about the hyper here. Look at that. Cloud
No,
hyper.
That was a total. I don't know how it worked, but the thing is, look at that over game rating as well. A 10.2 and 6.4. That's a heck of a difference, because as a Cloud jungler, you cannot expect him to do something like that. Dayak Kumar is insane. He is just insane, bro. But-
And with that jumps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Clutch.
Jump.
He's just Mr. Clutch out there.
Nico also did a good job, His ulti on, Wink. His ulti was only, prioritized to Wink.
Yep,
He
he
did
was
a good
trying to
job.
dish out a lot of damage. He did pop the immortality and other stuffs, but there was not that kill securation, the execution. You could not get that execution. Whereas for Moon, Mr. MVP, hats off to this guy, knowing that he is the only frontliner who can sustain a lot of damage. He did his job out there, sustaining a lot of damage, giving infos, visions, and poking, directly going to the backline and poking that heroes, Nico out there, who was using the feather of airstrike, gets hit by Moon, and yeah, everything stops for a second. Whereas for the EXP, both the EXP, I think they have still other games left, but in this game both the EXP did average job. There was not so much of flashy EXP rotation out there, because in few parts of the game we could see Medina with that beautiful final slash, as well as Coyote with that beautiful curtain coils, but they still have chance to prove that EXP is still in the meta. Looking at this overview, Jayakumar is leading that gold with a 700, almost 800 GPM, gold per minute. Jumps the carry with highest damage. Okay, it is 100k. And one last second, he did his job as a tank. He could secure a lot of objectives. First 3 lots of the game, it was all to one last second, but it was just a casualty. Yeah, that's the damage I'm talking about. Look at the damage coming out from Wink. 2 shot and you're out of the map. Here, Nico tried to do something, but that was a clutch frozen coming out from Nico. That frozen saved
that
his
was-
life,
Yeah, that was the moment where the game almost turned around. I thought IC was going to win after this.
Yeah, indeed,
Yeah, but-
because they took 2 members. But Moon, he saved the game for them yet again. Look out there. Wink gets taken down out here, but Moon was the only member left. But there was no core damage dealer, because Moon took Nico out of that map. A solo kill on that Nico. And
And jumps came in. Our Mr. Cinema.
yeah, there was Moon was only left, but there was no core damage dealer for the side of Icy Paradise, so they could not do anything. Here, look at that tectonic charge from Jumps. Beautiful, just beautiful out there.
Yeah, let's talk about it. The final clash, that was the. Oh, that's not the final clash. I'm sorry. There's another clash for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, around
this is
20.
not-
Yeah.
this
This
is
one,
the
this one.
final. Yeah, look, Ryzen was in very awkward position out there.
Yes. One last was also almost taken out. Hey, he was taken out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was taken out because that damage from Wink is just insane. Too insane.
Yeah, and yeah, there was the moment where the game ended. Cloud was locking onto that base.
Indeed. Bro, that is just crazy. That's just the first game of the tournament, the first game of this series, and it is 1 for RKO and it is still 0 for Icy Paradise. Just the first game, we still have the second game, and before that, let's look at the random map.
What do you think? Maybe a dangerous class now, flying Cloud.
I'm hoping for a expanding river or a flying cloud. I just want to see that, fast rotations coming out from both the teams.
Yeah, I guess.
And
Yeah,
it is an expanding river. I think I I won this guess. I won this guess.
you're right. I think this is going to be a fast-paced game now.
Yep, it is going to be a fast-paced game because expanding river. You can play that utility jungler as well because with that expanding river, you don't need that dashes and all. You can just rotate around the map way more fast, and yep, it all comes down to that execution. It all comes down to that execution you have from your teams as well as from you. So depends on who initiates and who follow-ups. And you can also talk about that counter engage. Whenever there is an engage, you can just counter engage them. You can just turn over the fight, get the momentum.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this map first. Not the map, the fixture out there. Onyx Paradox still waiting out there in that grand final. Yesterday they took down RKO and in an absolute dominating fashion. A clean sweep, and they are there in the grand final, proud, and they are ready for their upcoming opponent because IC and RKO both were defeated by Onyx Paradox in that upper bracket. So will it be a redemption if one of the teams get there? Will it be a redemption or will it just be Onyx Paradox dominating this tournament?
Maybe a redemption. Maybe. No, I think IC and Onyx is going to meet again, maybe, or it's going to be RKO.
Let's see, because both the teams, they are pretty strong. I have, I just want any of the team to go out there because IC Paradise, they are also good. RKO is also too good out there because, come on, who would have expected that Claude jungle to work out? It was out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, maybe Cloud jungle worked since there was a Fredrin.
Yeah, indeed. But if there was not a Fredrin but an assassin jungler, I think it would be a trouble for them because you can just kill that back line, and the front line is just there to deal the damage or just take the damage.
Yeah. But anyways, Jaya Kumar and One Last Sec did their job.
Indeed. So let's see now. We are soon going to the drafting phase, and it is going to be game number 2. Will it be IC Paradise bouncing back, or will RKO grab that momentum and go for the 2-0 on that score sheet?
Yeah, maybe a redemption for the first match. I see. Yeah, I
Yup.
think the RKO have to be a little bit careful since they had the advantage on the draft last game, earlier game. So yeah, if I see things through, makes their draft a little bit stronger, so I think IC will win.
Yep, I think so. But okay, let's see now. Okay, it is the expanding river. I was shocked. Come on, it should not be that draft yet again.
A little bit of
Yep, we are having
Who are
some
you
issues.
yeah. Who are you looking for?
Me,
Yeah.
I'm not biased, but I want it to go to a best of 5. So it's like if RKO wins this match, I want IC to win the 2 of the games yet again, and I want that best of 5 because you know what's the that will be the best thing. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
For now, let's just look at the draft. For Rice Kill Outshine, they have like took down that Harith and Zushin. So I think that's the same band they did earlier. Whereas for Icy Paradise, they are going for that CC, Arlet, and was that a Baxia? Yeah, it was a Baxia. Okay,
don't
they
want
already know
Baxia.
that. Yeah, they know that Baxia is going to be scary in the hands of Moon. They don't want that to happen yet again.
Who do you think they'll ban? Maybe from... Yeah, maybe a Fridrin? Oh, no, a Fridrin. Maybe a Grok, you know? Since IC is the first pick again.
Yep, Grok is a solid choice as well, but let's see, because I think that a banning, Angela is pretty good as well, because
Oh,
they pick
yeah.
Fredrin. Oh yeah, it is. That is, the analyst.
remain should petals fall.
Yeah, because if
Yeah,
IC could have got that Fredrin in the first place, they could like just take that Angela, because Angela works well with a utility jungler. You can get that extra heal as well as that extra shield, which can let you sustain in the team fights.
Yes, maybe a little bit of miscalculation. Third, we have a Lancelot from the side of the IC. One last deck. Finally getting hands on one of his favorite junglers.
Yep, indeed. And in this game, I think both the teams they think that okay, now let's just change our strategy, because banning those assassin junglers is not working out for us. So yeah, there's no ban in that jungle lane, right, for now.
Yeah. Look at Team Arceo already trying to counter one last deck. A Grok and a Phoveus already.
Oh, that is looking pretty solid out there, and I like the pick. That is a Phoveus and a Grok, a pretty solid pick from Rice Kill Outshine.
Yeah, you're right. What do you think IC will reply with? Yeah, since they Team Arceo already picked their EXP, maybe maybe.
For now, I don't think, because Phoveus is a pretty solid EXP laner, so they already banned that CC, which could have like countered. Oh yeah, it is Lapu Lapu. Yeah, I was about to say that Lapu Lapu might be a good pick, but in that laning phase, I think Phoveus dominates up against the Lapu.
Yeah. Lapu's skills are almost all dash, no?
They call me a hero.
Coming from his passive and
Save
all.
my nation from
Oh,
falling apart.
Eastern Sin and Lancelot. This game is going to be fun. This game is really going to be fun.
There's two assassins.
Yep, I
Wysis
really like
needs
the
to.
matchup.
Yeah, Wysis needs to buff up, but yeah, we are now already into the second banning phase. We already have a ban from the side of Arceo, and it is going to be a Yve. Yve was a valuable pick since Team Arceo had a lot of two tanky heroes right there. But yeah, maybe Team IC was in a dilemma. They did not pick Yve. They showed Yve, but they did not pick Yve. They instead picked Lapu. Yeah, maybe they have something up their sleeves.
But Eve was a solid choice out there, but there is a Phoveus who can just directly jump into the backline, so I don't recommend Eve really out there. And there is Grok as well with that tectonic charge who can just go directly to the backline and smash. Oh, Selena is a good ban, I guess, but not. I think they are not going for that, common ban, but the comfort, I guess they are going for that comfort hero bans out there.
Right. Selena getting banned. And yeah, what else do you think? Team IC did not pick their gold lane and their mid lane.
Okay, for now, gold lane, it is. Okay, there might be Granger from someone. There might be a Granger for someone, but what else is there? Irithel, will it be a good pick? Because I'm still confused. Okay, it's Icy Paradise for the last ban, so Rice Kill Outshine, they might get the hands on the Granger.
Yeah, Granger. a Granger is counterable since there is irritant and all, but yeah, it really
Yeah,
boosts the playstyle.
but the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
Irithel needs to work out because there is a lot of crowd control from the side of a Ricekill Outshine. There is that 4Vs along with the Grok, and there's the Mountain Shocker. You cannot just go for that, sneaky plays from that Irithel because Mountain Shocker and you get revealed on that map.
Yes, you're right. If you think about it that way, yeah, yes, so.
Yep. Whereas for the side of Icy Paradise, I'm still confused. Like, what hero are they going to go on that gold lane up against a Granger? Because there are not many heroes. Oh, what about a Beatrix though?
Yeah, I guess the Beatrix works since there's a lot of dashy heroes instead of IC, but we never
But
know.
yeah, the thing is, it depends on the player. If he is comfortable with the Beatrix, if Ryzen is comfortable with the Beatrix, I think it might work.
And yeah, we have Akimi. It is some kind of Jam's, signature pick since he has been dominating with that Kimi. Let's look his contract to his Kimi's ulti were always on point. He would at least get like 3 to 5 players.
Okay, so let's see out there because I really love the draft from both the sides because it is a classic draft, It is a classic pro scene draft.
Yeah.
Whereas,
Like, maybe
looking at IC's lineup, they are pretty solid and they are looking like, a classic and a TLPH lineup along with that Lancelot. Oh, Nathan, we just forgot about that Nathan, bro.
we have a Nathan and a Farsa. I don't think Farsa is a good choice though, since Team RKO already has a lot of heroes that can mark the back lines. Yeah, maybe
Indeed.
it goes
Yep.
to the positioning now. Yeah.
Yeah, because a good position can give you that, a Farsa just needs to outburst the heroes. So with a good position, I think it is doable, but yeah, the thing out there is the position. Because even if you have a good position, a good mountain shocker, and you're revealed in that map. Oh,
And we have a Minster.
Oh.
Is this a debut pick?
I think for this series, it is a debut pick because I haven't seen Minster. And is it a gold lane Minster?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Bro, we are having a lot of surprises in this finals now.
They're
Oh,
trying to
that-
counter one last sec. Look at that, 3 counters already to one last sec.
That's actually good, but Minster, yeah. RKO, they have a pretty solid lineup out there, but the thing is, most of their heroes are late game, like scaling heroes. It all depends on the person who gets that first turtle because YSS, as a YSS, you want that snowball to come from very as fast as you can.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're right.
I
I think one last sec. Yeah, I think one last sec will have a lot of trouble in this game.
Yeah, as a Minster, as a Lancer player, Minster is a total nightmare for you.
Yes, you're right. But I think we can expect more from the GOAT. Yeah, one last sec.
Yeah. So we are here for the second game of this lower bracket grand finals up against Icy Paradise and Ricekill Outshine. So one last second going for that orange buff and Diacom are also doing the same. So I think they are going for like counter rotation, whereas Icy they are trying to invade the EXP and Ricekill Outshine might go for that gold side.
Yeah, Nico is getting zoned out. Nico is still level 1. Sam's doing a good job. Then look at that. Makeup are already getting half of his HP down.
That Minster is going to be very, troublesome. Very troublesome in that early phase because you don't have a blink skill. Once you get caught by that, hook or that spear, it is going to be tough for Ryzen out there. And oh my god, this is looking bad. This is looking bad because Ryzen is still not level 2. He has lost some resources out there. Wink is trying to zone him out yet again. Oh, and he missed that gold crab as well. Oh, not the gold crab, that siege minion. Bonus.
Look at that, Ryzen getting ganked. Yeah, it is going to be first blood on Ryzen.
Yeah, that was a solid gank. Kumar using that mountain shocker to get that vision. He used that purify, but yeah, it could not save him because it was 3 members. One last second, missed that puncture, I guess, and he might fall out here, but oh, he gets saved. But Dark Wave landing perfectly, but Medina, he is not level 4. Oh, that's going to be sad for him. That's going to be sad for him. And a lucky day for one last second. But Nico gets taken down, and it is Moon who takes down Nico. It is a 2-1 on that map, and that might be a free turtle for RKO.
Yes, Medina did a good job. Look at Medina's Phobius is stronger than I expected. You know, he is frontlining for everybody.
Oh, Ryzen it's taken down on 1v1, and that was, that is expected because you don't have that flicker. Once you get hooked, there's no way for you to escape.
This. Look at one last sec in the bottom lane. It's not scared. Contraction coming in.
Jumps. But no follow-up though. No follow-up out there. He is safe for now. But damn, these debut heroes are working so good right now.
This is giving full deficit to Nathan. I thought Nathan would have a little bit of an advantage in laning, but yeah, I think Link is a different story.
It is going to be in the later phase of the game, but yeah, Mincetar is also the same, bro, because once you get that item, you can just shred the Jam's very low, but had to flicker out there. Nico is doing pretty solid job. One last second trying to secure that kill, but 3 members of RKO still standing very solid out there.
It is Nico trying to prioritize his ult on Jumps. Jumps almost get taken out.
Baru, did you notice that Wink is on like 2 levels ahead of Jumps? Oh, Ryzen out there.
Yeah, I did, but damn, can't really say anything. That's it.
Yep, it is looking pretty bad for Ryzen.
Yeah, look at Wink. Look at Wink.
He already has that first item, that corrosion sight on his arsenal. Oh, gets taken out. A perfect feather airstrike coming out from Nico, and Moon also might be in trouble. Bravest fighter used by Coyote, and Coyote is backing up.
Oh, look at Wink getting thrown.
Oh my god, that is a clutch. That is the clutch from Wink, a double for him. Yep, that is how a Minster needs to be played. So Ryzen trying to get some gold for that, and he might get hooked out here. He might get that spear. Oh my god, the damage from Wink.
Yes, Ryzen is in deep trouble. 3 deaths already.
But that was different. No, that was really different. Wink hit that spear, and rather than pulling them back, he went in front so that he can cast that ult faster. I think that's the game plan, I guess. Because that's different. Oh, I think we missed something. Kumar, I think, got his skill on Nico. This is really looking bad for IC. Bravest fighter used by Coyote just to clear the lane out there. Coyote might be in trouble.
Getting
Landshaker used perfectly to get away out there.
And look at what did Ryzen got a one shot right there. Okay, an airshot coming in, Wing with that hook connects, but Nico flickers out. Nico
is doing some crazy stuff out there. As a Minster goal, that is some crazy stuff.
Yes. Look at that, Wing connects that hook again, Coyote.
Oh,
I think Wing is a... Yeah. I think Wing is a really good Franco player.
He should be playing Franco, bro. What are you doing in that goal lane?
Oh, and yes, look at that.
Oh,
Ulti
there's
cannon.
another King's call, and one last second gets taken down, and that is Moon showing off that flicker to his former teammate.
I think they want to show what they lost or something.
Oh, Wink already has that golden staff as well. He might soon get that Trinity item, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, there is 2 items for Wink, and it is only a feather of heaven for Nathan out there. Nathan needs to scale, bro. Nathan needs to scale if IC wants to win this game and come back, because it is already a massive 4k gold lead on the 6-minute mark, and Diakumar secures the turtle as well. This is looking bad for IC, real bad for IC right now.
Yeah, look at Wink. Get the bottom lane. I think bottom lane is gone.
Yup, a lot of difference. Diakumar is already level 12 out there, whereas one last second is still level 9, and it is a 3-level gap between the 2 junglers.
Yeah. I think the mid turret is going to be taken. Are they going to fight? Are they going to fight for the turret? Dersha coming in, clears the lane. That was a nice ulti. Coyote comes in, but is pushed away with that contraction. Almost a gang, but yeah, I think Nico did a good job in clearing that lane.
Indeed, that was a great job, I guess, because you don't want that mid turret to fall so early. You will get, all the map control you have in that mid lane will also get lost, and you will have a tough time. You can just stay on your base because you don't have that sustain. Mirkawa cannot sustain the damage coming out from the side of, RKO, because there is a Mincy.
Look at Wing! Look at Wing!
Bro, that is insane. That is insane.
Yes, Wing takes out Nico with only his second skill.
Yup, that is some crazy damage coming out from Wink, and I'm scared, bro. If that's how you get taken down, and another spear lands on Mirkawa. Mirkawa might get taken down, and it is looking bad because Mirkawa gets taken down. It is 2 members of IC who fall. Ryzen also falls here, and King's Core landing perfectly, and Wink is on monster kill, and he gets one last second. It might be a wiped out because Coyote is very low. Oh, and okay, that is good. That is good because Nico also gets taken down, but bro,
No,
what
Nico
was
is
that?
there.
What was
Nico
that?
is.
Oh, Nico is there. I think it is Coyote who gets taken down.
Oh, Wing!
Another
Makes that go.
Wink is crazy. Wink is just crazy right now, bro. Looking at the instant replay. Okay, I think Coyote just tried to do some damage which was not necessary because he was already on the safer side. But yeah, Medina gets taken down in that fight, but that is still very worth it for RKO. A 4-for-1 trait, it is like you can take that. And here yet again Nico also gets taken down. Man, this Wink is really crazy. I think, why are you playing that gold lane? You can just play that Franco.
Franco go lane next match, maybe?
That would be interesting though.
Yeah. I think that would work for Wink as well. Okay.
Oh my god.
The Lord is marching in from the bottom lane. They're trying to
Yep.
sting the lane. 2 lanes are stinged. One last deck is on the top lane.
Okay, so the third. Okay, King's Call perfectly, and Wink takes down Nico. Oh, Diakumar is the one who takes down Nico, but Wink gets shut down out there. And
Yeah, look at Coyote.
solid, and Coyote dealing some damage out there. But look at Medina, he's just jumping around inside the turret. One last second gets taken, and Medina is still out there, bro. He is not dying. How is it possible? And it might be the end because Merakawa gets taken down, and it is just Coyote out there to defend. And this might be game for RKO. A 2 lead on this grand final, best of 5. IC Paradise, they are looking so bad right now.
Yes, that was a nice, Yeah, I don't think IC had a chance this game.
Yeah, in this game they did not have any chance. They did not have any chance. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was like worse than the first game, and RKO are dominating this game. They are for that revenge. Wink and Moon, they are for the revenge right now. It is Moon who was the MVP for game number 1, and I think it might be Wink. Oh, it is Moon again.
It is Moon again.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
I thought it was Wink who was going to be the MVP for this game, but I think Moon did a better job out there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Moon, he is taking that revenge. He knows that, okay, I am the I am the former teammate of Icy. I know how they play. So I'm just going to counter them.
Yeah, I guess so. Moon did a good job, He was giving vision as always. But yeah, I think I really like Wing's gameplay right now. But yeah, I think Moon also did a good job.
For me, Wink deserved it, bro. Wink deserved this one.
You can't really see that.
Yup. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that damage from Raya and Wink. 54k. They are sharing the damage. And yep, it was a total domination. It was very fast compared to the first game, which lasted 24 seconds and 24 minutes and 45 seconds. This one was like, 14 minutes faster than the first game. Exactly 14 minutes faster than the first game.
It's just after like Daya got that level 4 and a little bit of being ahead in gold compared to One Last Sec, he directly ganked Ryzen. Ryzen was ganked by 3 people in the early game. So yeah.
Yep. Because as a Nathan, you don't have anything to do in that early fights. You just need to farm as much as you can, and your time comes only when you have that core build, that Feather of Heaven, Starlium side. And look, he only had 2 items out there, and yep, you cannot do anything with 2 items on that Nathan. You need that Holy Crystal to dish out some great damage.
Yeah, look at Wink. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the junglers now. One Last Sec. Yeah, I think One Last Sec did a good job, but he was countered by 3 people. I think he had a lot of disadvantage here.
Yep, no. As a Lancelot player, you don't want that Mincita to snowball so early, because once he gets that snowballing effect, then Lancelot is just of no use out there.
Yeah, Lancelot had a lot of trouble in the late. That last gank also tried to lock the backlines, but was killed by Mincita.
Yep, indeed. So let's look. Jams also did a pretty good job out there. Nico tried his best, but yeah, the amount of times he got, hooked by Wink, that is insane. He was like, what do you say? That second skill, right? Just 1 second skill, and you are deleted from the map. And here it is the main difference. Look at that stats. You can see from that stats only, it is a 2-0-11 on that Grok by Moon, and a 1-1 for Merkawa. That is not what you want from a tank. And Moon did some crazy tectonic charge out there and some crazy plays. Man, this guy on this Grok is insane. Don't give him the Grok.
And Merkawa did a good job as well. But let's talk about the East laners now. Phobius was doing a good job in the early turtle fight and all. He was, marking Nico. Nico was already taken down before the fight, before the first attack.
Infernal Pursuit, bro. Remember that last team fight where like Medina jumped inside the base? He was just jumping around with that Infernal Pursuit. I don't know how many times he jumped, but the amount of times he jumped and still not dying inside the turret, that's insane. And look at that. Shockingly, it's Medina with the highest damage out there.
That 5000 is crazy as an EXP laner.
Indeed, because come on, bro, that is EXP Phobius with just some defensive items.
Yeah. Yeah, overall, I think this game was purely dominated by Team RKO.
Yep, let's look at the highlights though. Here, One Last Second missed that puncture out there, so he could not secure the kill on Jams. Rather, he had to escape. But look, it was a little bit sad for Medina out there because he was not level 4. He could have got, if he was level 4 a bit earlier, he could have got 1 last second again, but nevertheless he got Nico on that. And after this thing, yeah, this was the turning point, this was the moment. I think from this point, Rice Kill Outside, they totally dominated.
How do you even get 2 people on your ulti without flickering? That's crazy.
Yeah, that is some great, because Wink already had that advantage with that early rotation, taking down Ryzen very fast, and he got the chance to rotate because he was already active on that map. He was active, and yeah, a great tectonic charge from Moon secures the kill on Merkawa, and I think this was IC's downfall out here. 3 people already down. Coyote jumping for no reason out there because that previous fighter could not do anything. Rather, he gets taken down. Medina gets taken down here as well. But here we can see that another hook coming out from Wink. Yeah, this is the thing I'm talking about. Look at the number of times Medina is jumping out there with that Infernal Pursuit.
I think he was enjoying that fight, Yalama. Life steal and damage and all. He was not dying.
Yeah, he was not dying. It's like, come on, bro, you want to kill me? Just hit me, bro. I am going to hit you harder.
Yeah.
This is looking bad for Icy Paradise because this third game is going to be very hard for them because RKO already has that momentum right now. And if they win this game, they are through to the grand finals. Icy has to say goodbye to this tournament, and which is not what we want to see because throughout the years we have seen Icy always on the top, always on the grand finals. It's either they win the tournament or become the first runner-up.
Yeah. Okay, maybe.
Okay, so I think before the third match of the game, we might take a short break, and we will be back soon. So till then, see you all. We'll be signing off for now.
Your focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vaultex, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now.
So welcome back. We are up here for the third game of this lower bracket finals, up against which is RKO versus Icy Paradise. RKO are looking very strong today. They are going for that redemption because yesterday they were clean swept by Onyx Paradox, and I think it is time for them to do so. But let's see if Icy Paradise are back with strong mentality for that comeback, or it might be a reverse sweep, but we never know. But for now, let's look at the random map, and it is yet again an expanding river out there.
Hey, the same map. Twice.
Yep, it is the same map.
Yeah. What do you expect now? Maybe a Minstar again, or maybe a Franco now.
Come on, bro. If you play that Franco on that goal lane and win, no, that's not going to happen. First, it was Claude on that jungle. You won that match. Second, it was Minster on that goal lane. You again won that match. And if you play Franco on that goal lane and win the match, bro, I'm quitting casting then.
Yeah.
No, because my brain cannot function. How am I supposed to, analyze that? How am I supposed to analyze that?
Too many debut picks coming in from RKO. Maybe another debut pick now. Who knows?
Yup, many surprises waiting for us.
Yeah. Let's go to drafting.
Okay, let's go to the drafting phase.
Okay. Yeah, a couple of heroes has been banned already. Yeah.
Yep, I think it is Harriet and Zushin. Yep, RKO, they know that they are going to ban that Harriet and Zushin for the third time. And from Icy Paradise, it is still the same hero, Arlott and CC being banned.
Yeah. Maybe RKO is going to go for a tanky composition now since they banned Zushin and Harriet.
Yeah, I think Ryzen is good on that Harriet, so they don't want them to get it. And yet, yes, another Angela ban. So the strat is same for now. The strategy is same for Skill Outshine, and it is working for them.
Yes, what do you think? What do you think about Icy's final ban now? Maybe a Minstar.
I don't think that is going to happen because let's see. Maybe a Baksha yet again.
Oh yeah. If you think about it, Baksha gave them a lot of trouble in the first game.
Oh no, it is Grok.
Oh.
Yeah. They don't want Moon on that Grok. They know that their ex-player, how scary he is on that Grok.
Yes. Maybe what if Moon picks Baksha again this time?
Yeah, Baksha is still open. Then there is Grok who gets banned. But yeah, I want to see something different. Give me some surprises. Oh, he takes the Baksha.
Oh yeah.
That is still a solid choice from RKO. A solid choice.
Yeah, you're right. And look at that. One last sec.
Thorns remain should petals fall.
Oh,
Okay,
Come
one
on,
last
we have
second.
a
Still
left
going for the Lancelot.
yeah. What about Ryzen?
Ryzen, no, I don't think it will be an early goal lane being shown. Yeah, they are going for the Laput yet again. I think now they are thinking that, okay, I think our draft was good in the in the last game, but the execution was not there. So I think they are now going for that execution in this third game, maybe.
Yeah. What if another Phobius again?
What if another Minster gold lane?
Yeah, I guess so, but I think they're waiting
Save
for
my
at
nation
least
from falling apart.
Yeah, Yisun still a solid choice out there. It is still a
Why is-
solid choice for Diakomar. Yeah, Diakomar is really doing great on it, Yisun.
I think Baksha and YSS works on this, map, this kind of map. It is expanding river. They can
I am not
rotate
the only
fast.
one
Oh,
bound by
yeah.
And yeah.
chains.
Are they going
Yeah,
for the
the
same
Phobius.
lineup except for that Baksha?
Yeah, maybe a Minster again.
Come on, bro. I don't think they will because we might see Minster being banned in the second drafting phase, though.
Oh, yeah.
When you gaze into the abyss,
And yeah, we have a Nico with that Selena. Selena was banned. I guess it was a targeted, ban.
Okay, so it is
Yeah, we
Nico
are.
going for the Selena.
Taking banning phase already. Maybe a Minsita. And yeah, we have a Minsita
Yeah,
getting
they
banned.
are- I think Icy Paradise are traumatized by that Minster. No,
Yeah,
no,
Minsita had a lot of.
it
Yeah,
is still a good band though because you can see Selena has the dash ability. There is Lancelot as well as Lapu Lapu who has that bravest fighter. So I think this is a good band for now. And Minster Golden is working pretty well as well.
What if Bane Golden now? I think Bane is not new in the gold lane.
Not new, but it is expected, bro.
Okay, what will be the final ban? And it is a Ruby ban. Oh, it is a new hero getting banned. Maybe they're thinking something.
No. The thing is, when there is like YSS on that jungling side, you have the opportunity to grab that EXP gold.
Yeah. I saw that Kelra doing that.
Oh, yeah. Pro scenes, it is very famous right now.
Hey, the second drafting phase is done. We have a Katra getting banned from the side of Team Arceo. We are now into the second picking phase. Where Kava has to think on the pick. Yeah, what do you think? What roam is left?
Okay, the Grok is banned. The Katot is also banned. So what is left? I'm still thinking. Wait, let me proceed. Oh, it is a Badang. I was about to say Kalea, but yeah, Badang works as well. But you can create that opportunity. You can get the setups. But the only thing I am concerned about is the damage, because will the damage be enough from the side of Icy Paradise? Will they not lag behind?
Yeah, I think Icy still needs their damage output. Nico has some damage, but I don't think it is enough since Nico is playing a single target hero. Yeah, how do you think?
Indeed. Okay, so
What do you
I'm
think?
I'm still confused. Let's see though, because Nico is on that Selena, and Selena, if played well, really works with that continuous, abyssal arrow. Oh, it is still a debut pick, bro. It is an audit out there.
We have Lancelot Odette on the other side of the team.
What is this? RKO with 3 consecutive. Sorry, I'm still shocked. Wait, let me just breathe for now. Consecutive, debut picks.
Yeah. Come to think about it, I think Odette is a strong mage, If she hides in the bush, and
Let's
second
go.
skill and ulti, maybe you're gone. Maybe you survive somehow. But yeah, 50% of the time you're dead.
Okay, Ryzen went with that Irithel. A solid lineup, but yeah, Odette out of nowhere. Rice Kill Outshine are giving us casters a very tough time to analyze the game, analyze the lineup, because heroes are coming out of nowhere. Like how and from where can you expect Odette in this lineup?
Yeah. Another debut pick by the side of Team RKO.
Okay, so it is a YSS Nathan, Odette, Baksha and Phobius, which is looking pretty strong, but Icy Paradise, they have a good lineup as well, but the team fight, if Odette not taken care of, that AoE damage from her ultimate, that is going to be crazy.
Yeah. And I think, Team IC need to take care of that Irithel. If Irithel is taken out early in the team fight, I think the damage output will be, severely decreased.
Indeed. So here we are for the third match of this lower bracket finals, and it is RKO and Icy Paradise. So here we are, and let's see how it goes, because RKO has the momentum, a 2-0 lead on their hand, and yep, we are for this third match. Jayakumar on that purple side of the buff. One last second, already finished with that purple side, and we already have a pause meta on its peak.
Yeah. Maybe an internet issue. Yeah, how do you think the game will turn out? May audit pick.
Yeah, audit pick is out of nowhere, and come on, I like it. I like it though, because the AoE damage coming out from audit, it's insane, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, you're right.
But the
Audit
only thing she lacks
hiding
is
in
the
the-
mobility, right? Mobility needs to be taken
Yeah.
care of. Position needs to be taken care of, and I think Jumps can work it out, because we all know that Jumps is a pretty solid mid laner out there.
Yes, our Mr. Cinema, if he is positioned perfectly, I think the team fight is, already gone.
Okay, I guess so, and I think we have someone requesting a lot of times for me to get a shout out to Braxy, a big shout out to Braxy out there. And yeah, we resume to the game out here now.
Yeah. Look
Okay,
at that.
so just one last second on that orange side. Mid lane looks pretty normal for now. Both sides just trying to clear out the lanes. Even the gold lane is silent for now. No early ganks whatsoever. But okay, Jumps is already on the top side. I think they are just going for that EXP grab out there.
Yeah. Jumps rotation is a lot on the east side, so yeah, I guess maybe to get level 4 together, it is a rotation.
Maybe. Oh, my bad. I'm coughing a lot right now. I don't know why. Okay,
Oh, Jayakumar comes.
Bro, the flank from Jayakumar, insane. Mountain Shocker, you're deleted out of the map. He did not even wait for a second out there. Mountain Shocker, bam, landed perfectly on Merkawa, and Merkawa is deleted from the map.
I didn't even notice him on the map.
Yup.
Like I saw them.
Oh, that
and
is a
the
great
top
phantom
wing.
execution. Merkawa very low, but the Infernal Pursuit is still there, and he saves. Moon is also very low, and Team RKO might try to recall for now, and the turtle is already up. One last second is already on that turtle. It might be great if they try to burst down this turtle as soon as possible, but Jayakumar already out there, and what an insane ult coming out from Jumps out there. Mr. Clutch is always doing some clutch thing out there.
Yes. What is the damage?
Okay, let's look at the instant replay out there. I thought that IC would be able to take that, turtle easily, but Jumps not really Jumps. Jayakumar was level 5 already, and that stun and ult flicker combo from Jumps, that was crazy. Merkawa, Coyote also was very low, but survived with that flicker. Moon very low, but one last second might get taken down, and Jumps again takes down one last second, and Merkawa is very low, but he escapes, and it is looking very bad for Icy Paradise from the starting phase of the game.
Yes.
Come on, Icy, choose something. Go find some answers out there. Look at that, Kumar, bro. He's already out there looking for some, praise.
Yes. Ryzen getting a lot of pressure already. Jumps gets that Sky Piercer. He now has the Sky Piercer. Not much going on. Look at Moon trying to slow down the level
Yep.
of one last
But
second.
I think throughout this series, we are seeing the jungling difference between the two junglers. Jayakumar just,
Levels ahead, right?
2 levels ahead right now, and he's in 3 of the games he was doing pretty well up against one last second. He was already leading on that jungle lane.
Yeah. And the second turtle is almost here. Almost all the players are gathered there. Look at that.
Yep, indeed,
Honest
all
take.
the players are gathered out there. So it is the second turtle of the game, I think. That abyssal arrow lands on no one. I think it was the gold crab who gets that abyssal arrow. Still, abyssal arrow not landing to anyone. It is RKO who is trying to zone out the members of IC. One last second.
Oh, look at that!
Having a tough time to escape. He might get taken down. Bro, what was that? Jumps. The damage is insane, bro. Someone stop this man from doing some clutch plays like that. And it is Diakumar who gets that free turtle.
Look at the level difference between the two hypers. They have a 3-level gap.
Already, it is 3 level. It's just 5 minutes. And I see they are looking very bad. Coyote very low out there. And
Medina, look at Medina, look at Medina!
Medina, what are you doing out there?
What the heck?
Oh, it is a double. And he still survives.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
I think RKO, they are insane. I think they are very mad because of yesterday's game and they want that revenge. They want it so hard that even IC Paradise players, they are not safe inside their own turret. Medina is going crazy. He is very aggressive.
Look at one last take. Yeah, the one last take gets caught with that outed second skill and is taken down. The hell?
Oh my god.
Look at Moon, look at Moon.
Moon.
Okay.
Oh my god. Moon is just flexing right now. He's just flexing that he might be saying that, bro, you will regret if I left IC. And I think that's happening right now.
Yeah. He is. There's a lot of TP. Bye Moon, look at that.
Oh my god, bro. He is just having the best day of his life right now.
I think they're probably laughing behind that mic.
Come on, Ore taking down Lance. That's so rude, bro. That's so rude for Lancelot.
Yeah.
Okay, mid lane turret already. I think they're planning to take down the mid lane turret. And one last
Oh,
second,
one last
already very low. One last second might get taken down and Medina secures the kill. It might be a double for Medina yet again. And bro, Medina, what have you eaten for now?
Look at Ryzen.
Ryzen might get taken down, but excuse with a very, it's like 0 HP, 0.1% HP out there.
Yeah. Daikoma still maintaining that 3-level gap. He's playing almost all the look at that. He wants the level 15 before level minute 12.
Yup, I think, but come on, IC needs to do something out there. They need to find some answers, but it is like looking really bad because they already have a 8k gold lead, and I think they need to do some come up with the strategy immediately, or it might be like very bad for them. For now,
right.
I recommend, I think they just need to defend everything. Like, just keep on defending until your core hits that power spike. Wait for the Irithel to get that core items hit hard. That's the only thing left for them. And I think that won't be happening because Jams got that kill. That was very insane. A 2-for-1 trade, and it is still
Turret has been destroyed.
worth it for Icy Bad. Rice Kill Outshine.
Yeah, I think Daikoma wants the level 15 before 12 minutes or something.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Right now, I know that IC, they are having a tough time, but they need to stay calm. They need to stay really calm and just focus on defending, because that's the only thing you have left for now. And if you can manage to defend for few more minutes, maybe 5 to 6 minutes again, and you hit that power spike, it might be defendable, or they might get a comeback as well.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but for now, things are looking really bad for them because it is a massive 10k goal lead on that 9th minute mark, maybe 9th minute mark, not exactly 9 minute though, and the first lot is still 45 seconds. So for now, they can't do anything because they don't want to push elsewhere. But one last second, might get taken down, and that is a solo from Jayakumar, and he is using that TP yet again. Moon also using that TP. Okay, so this is looking bad. It is a 4v5 for now, and they are left to defend this, and the Lord is still not there. So I don't think that it will be like favorable, or it will be like a good, initiation from RKO to just go inside without that Lord.
Yeah, you're
But
right, you're right.
that 11k makes a lot of difference because they already took down that mid inhibitor, and it is looking bad for IC. And yep, I think that's all they can have for now. Maybe the bottom inhibitor as well. Oh, they took down the bottom inhibitor as well, and yep, both the inhibitor turrets exposed. Only the top side has left, and Lord is spawned. The first Lord of the game might be a free Lord for Ricekill Outshine.
Yeah. Daikuma is almost level 15 before the 12-minute mark. And yeah, the first Lord is down without no contest. Okay, one last second to lock and jump.
Oh, one last second, trying to do some damage, but the Revitalize, look at the heal from that Revitalize. Everyone is back. Reset,
Yeah.
it's just like you are going to the base. One last second, might be in trouble. Moon, he is still going for the TP, and landed, but Purify used perfectly. Medina went to the base, but the Holy Shield helps him to escape that.
Yeah. Okay, the Lord is marching into the mid lane. I think they will be able to defend this since this is the first Lord.
Oh, it is going to be a very tough defense though, because come on, there is a 14, almost a 14k goal lead, and you will have a tough time to defend this. Oh, the base is already
Yeah.
low.
Oh,
It might be a clean sweep. Yes, it is. Ricekill Outshine totally dominating this series, and they are through to the grand finals from that lower bracket. Maybe a redemption game up against Onyx in that grand finals, but for now, Ricekill Outshine, you're just insane. You're just insane right now. Icy Paradise, I know this is a new lineup for them, and they are having some synergy and communication problem, but yeah, we know they were the best, and we all have the hopes. Even IC fans have the hopes that with some time and with like playing scrims and all, they can like come back for the next tournament, get that revenge, and dominate like they used to do before. But for now, it is Jumps on that debut audit pick who gets the MVP.
Yeah, I think Jumps really deserve that MVP. Look at that ulti coming in, that ulti in that team fights and all. Which he just needed to ulti and flicker in the middle. No one could do anything about that.
Yup, indeed, that damage from audit is insane. And matter of fact that he got that Sky Piercer, like I think he built that Sky Piercer very fast, and it gave him that upper hand to secure some kills, because look at that, he is 505 on that audit, which is very insane. Okay, this game was for like about 11 minutes and 14 seconds. Ricekill Outshine were like dominating the game throughout the series, throughout the matches, and yeah, they are the newly rise team, I guess, because all the players from different esports, different teams have merged together to form, I think, a supreme team, I guess, because there is Kumar from Team Meraki, Jumps is also from Meraki, I guess, Wink and Moon from Icy Paradise, and Medina, I don't know like from which team he played. I am not sure.
Yeah.
For Rice, let's look at the overview for now. It is Wink with a 015 and 001. No, it was, they did not have the time to like shine, because Wink needs that power spike, and Ryzen also needs that power spike. The thing that he didn't die is pretty good, but yeah, you need that damage as well, because you are that damage dealer, that heavy damage dealer from your side. But this man Kumar is insane, maintaining that 3-level gap from like 5 minutes, starting from that 5 minutes mark. You're insane, bro. You're insane. Might be the next, the young goat of Bhutan coming back, because he has proven to one last second that he can do he can do the way he did in the previous times. The way 1 last second dominated in the previous times. Now it is, I think, a new era for Dayakumar, who is dominating that jungle lane. And Jams, Mr. MVP, bro, how are you playing that Odette? How are you doing so much clutch?
Yeah. You're right. Downs was doing a lot of damage, but Nico as well. Nico hit that stun in the team phase and all. He was dashing in and out without getting, caught. I think, yeah, he was confident in his Selena.
Yep, I guess so. Here, Moon was doing pretty good, but bro, he was taunting his former teammates so much. Oh my god, that TP from him.
Yeah. Moon was going in, TPing, and going out. That was, I guess that he was being cocky.
Yeah, because I think he had the confidence, because at that point of time he was just unkillable. Pakshia along with that anti-heal. But Medina, he got some, serious kills out there. Always the double kill. That is also inside the turret, bro. You're just too
Yes,
OP.
yes.
You're just OP out there.
He just needed a war axe and he was jumping in and out without even dying. Did he die once? I don't think he died. Yeah, he was going in and out in that turret. He was,
Yep,
like,
the
doing
he still
1v5.
died.
Yeah.
So Dayakumar is the
Yeah.
leading goal laner. 3 of the matches, he was the one who was leading that goal lane chart. Jumps out there with some massive 51k damage inside 11 minutes. That's crazy. And Medina, highest damage taken. Come on, he needs to be that highest damage taken. 1v5 and still not dying, bro. That is crazy. And Moon out there with highest assists. So it was a game full of domination from the side of Rice Kill Outshine, but we all know Icy Paradise will be back for the next tournament, stronger than ever maybe. So yeah, for now that's all we can hope, because for the grand finals, which will be tomorrow, it will be a best of 5. Oh, best of 7, sorry. Let's look at the highlight for now.
Yeah. That was, I didn't even see Dayakumar. I saw him with the corner of my eye and I just shouted.
Yeah, because I thought he would be taking that, green jungle from IC's side, but no, he was like, okay, I have a plan. Let's not take the green jungle. Let's just invade to the mid lane, because I am already level 4 and there is no one in the mid lane to save Merkawa from me.
Yeah, and look at that ulti.
Look at that ult coming, beautiful ult from Jams.
Yeah. Jumps did a lot of damage, he just needed to ulti in the middle.
Yeah, just ult. If you just hit that stun and get 2 to 3 members stunned and hit that ult, it's game over. Here, this is, I think, the time Medina was just crazy out there. Look at that, jumping inside the turret, Infernal Pursuit, time and again, Dark Wave, time and again, Infernal Pursuit, getting 2 members and still not dying.
Yeah, and they couldn't do anything about it as well.
Yeah, because Icy Paradise lineup, they were too much dependent on that, later phase of the game, where they could get the power spike and dish out some burst damage. Whereas for Rice Kill Outshine, once that Odette hits that level 4, too much AoE, as I said, Yisanshin also started snowballing from very early, because that early kill on Merkawa gave him the upper hand, and as well as the turtle, he got all the turtles, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. He couldn't secure. Monasek was too oppressed, he was too pressurized to even go in front of the turtle. Team Argeo, Medina especially, couldn't even, Monasek couldn't even go in front of him.
Indeed. And I think this is the point where the game just ended, because you cannot defend that 14k. Come on, bro, that is 14k, so much more. You have all the resources, where the other team, you lack so many resources.
Yeah, and I thought they were going to, fight, but they ended. I think YSS, YSS prioritized the base.
where they prioritize the base, and it is a 3-0 for Ricekill Outshine. A very great congratulations to RKO out there. And once again, we know you're going to come back stronger. You are going to come back stronger. But for now, it is RKO who gets out in the grand finals up against Onyx Paradox. So it might be a redemption for them, because Onyx Paradox, they were insanely crazy yesterday. A clean sweep to RKO, and yeah. But
Yeah, they
this
meet
kind
again.
but the way they played today, it was so much, like domination out there. So I think they are ready for the redemption. Or will Onyx Paradox sweep them again? Or will we see a lot of games? Because tomorrow it's going to be the grand finals of MGC Grand Showdown, and it will be a best of 7. So a lot of exciting matches will be there. So to all the viewers of MGC, to come tomorrow, and it will be an exciting match. Like, there will be many more casters, so many better casters than us as well, because I think tomorrow it will be Debbie and Silvex will be casting, if I'm not wrong, or maybe it will be once. But yeah, we'll be changing and changing, and there will be a lot of entertainment, because you won't get bored with just one caster. It will be another and another. So yeah, it is going to be fire tomorrow. But for now, I think it is me, Hades, and Paru who has to say goodbye, and we will meet you tomorrow for the grand finals.
Yes, stay tuned.
Your focus belongs on the game, on the strategy, the clutch play, and the final victorious moment. For too long, that focus has been broken by the frustrations of slow top-ups, unreliable websites, and hidden costs. That's why we introduce you Orion Store and Orion Vaultex, Bhutan's definitive digital marketplace. We provide every gamer and creator with instant, secure, and affordable access to the resources they need for all their favorite titles. This is more than a service. It's our mission to equip you for excellence, both in the game and in life. It's time to stop waiting and start winning. Your hunt for glory starts now.